Uy, justo.
Let's see.
Si se me hubiera muerto el don.
Oh, and it's Durin and Albedo too.
Qué coincidencia, volvemos a encontrarnos.
Yeah, this is pretty much the same place we bumped into each other last time.
I convinced them to stick around a little longer. We were all waiting on people, so I figured having a little company would help pass the time.
Ah, so you've been waiting for us? Does this mean that you've already arranged things with the Fatui?
Sure does. Now you're back, we can go meet up with them together. How'd your investigation at the Frost Moon Enclave go?
No,
Well,
nada
We
productivo.
didn't find
Bueno,
out Colombina's
sí, algo
true name.
fructífero.
But apart from that, it went pretty well.
Nos centramos en algunas historias de cuando nació.
Aha, just as well that I didn't tag along then. I'm sure our moon goddess wouldn't want every man and his dog knowing all about her private life. Still, desperate times,
caballero.
desperate measures, I guess. Someone had to do it.
So, Barco is waiting on us, but what about you two? Are you waiting for Alice?
Oh, no. We already met with her.
Shit.
We discussed that experiment I mentioned to you last time. Oh, and she also handed me this communication device.
Me suena haberlo visto en algún sitio. Me parece que ya lo había visto en el archipiélago Manzana Dorada. Ve, esto, no sé por qué lo hicieron nada más evento temporal. Porque hay muchas cosas del archipiélago Manzana Dorada que son muy importantes en la historia principal. Y la gente que entró después o que no hizo el evento de archipiélago Manzana Dorada, no van a entender de qué estamos hablando aquí.
That's right. I understand she informed you about the relationship between the
Está
phantom
toda la historia del
phenomena
archipiélago de
and
Manzana
Tavat's
Dorada
orders,
también en el
yes?
canal.
She wants me to help her with
Porque
some
el
more
ciento y
experiments on
tantos o
that front.
200 y tantos capítulos.
She said that she'll contact me through this device with more information.
Ah, I see. Following instructions and making observations. Pretty common research method. Takes me right back to Albedo's lab.
Wait, then who exactly are you meeting?
Someone you know. Albedo's met him too. But I don't think Miss Lauma or the Grand Master have been introduced.
¿Ah?
Introductions are overrated, especially in cases like this.
Oh my god.
It's you!
So, it's
Don
not like the
Sombrero,
academia has
que yo lo llamé
prohibitions
como
against
Sura.
going abroad.
Es que le queda muy bien ese nombre, en
Also,
serio.
I
Aunque
applied
es el
for
nombre de uno de
leave.
mis personajes
I've
principales
been
en el
writing to
videojuego que estoy
Half Guy
desarrollando.
since obtaining a human form.
Está en desarrollo.
I've
Ok.
already brought him up to speed on everything that's
Espero
been
la demo
going
al menos
on in
terminarlo en este
Krai.
año. Capaz sí, capaz no. No sé todavía en dónde publico los adelantos. Don Sombrero.
Turns out, I actually have heard that name before.
¿Ah?
Oh? Then why did you react the same way I did?
Que no sabía cómo le decían.
I only knew the name, not the fella. But since we're all here, let's do some introductions for what it's worth. I'm Varka, Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions.
And I'm a Driosh from the Vahumana Darshan of the Sumero Academia.
Tríos.
Ha, Guy. Good to see you
Sura,
again, Mr.
Sura.
Guy. I believe we last saw each
Mr.
other on the
Guy.
boat right here.
Así que vinieron juntos.
Mind you, the only reason I came here is because there's someone I want to look into.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Yo. ¿Es
The
yo?
Doctor,
Ah,
also known as Dottore, second of the Fatui Harbingers.
sí, this motherfucker. Ajá.
From the tone of your voice, it sounds like there's bad blood between you.
I was reviewing our archives and noticed that a lot of information about him was missing. Left a bad taste in my mouth. That's all there is to it. Dottore, or Zondique, as he was then known, once studied at the Academia, but he got kicked out before he could graduate.
Hizo algunas movidas malas, ¿verdad? Sandic, ¿dónde he oído antes ese nombre? Ah, sí. Es el nombre del estudiante que menciona el rey Ibis en las ruinas. O sea que Sandic es Dottore. A su mecha, where? When? I don't fucking remember that, motherfucker. ¿Será porque teníamos que haber visto ya la historia de de Nefer antes de esto?
So the Harbinger's #2 man is a college dropout? How embarrassing for them.
Last we heard, he was planning something. We actually heard that a few times before, even coming to Krai. But We haven't seen a trace of him since we got here.
He only appears when something interests him. For all we know, he might have left already. But the fact he did something here at all is worth noting. It'll fill a couple extra lines in his file.
Why does it sound less like a file you're writing and more like a criminal record? Anyway,
Si
we
no
were
eres
just about
el
to meet two of the
Bahumatra,
other
¿sabes?
harbingers. Want to come along? You might learn a thing or two about him there.
Sure.
¿Estás
Even though they're
seguro?
harbingers, well, they're old acquaintances of ours, so, you know, when you talk to them, try to be...
I got it.
¿No lo van a
The
reconocer?
Frostmoon
¿O no lo van a
Scion's
reconocer?
relations with the Fatui remain tense.
Se supone que se
Forgive
borró.
me if I do
Así que
not
no deberían de
intend.
reconocerlo.
In that case, we'll continue assisting Miss Alice with her experiments.
Good stuff. Everyone's having a fruitful time.
Se
All
supone
right,
que
we
borró
better
su
get
historia.
going.
Entonces, a
I'll
deber
lead the
ser, se
way.
supone que este don no debería de reconocerlas ninguna de las dos. Y por eso está así tranquilo. ¿No está nervioso? ¿En serio? Oye, Sura, ¿has venido para vengarte?
Well, yeah. That's obviously part of it. But I'm not the only
Yo te
one
echo
who
la
has a
mano,
score
no
to
te
settle with
preocupes.
him. Neither you, nor Lesser Lord Kusanali, nor I want to see him meddling with things again.
Exacto, ni la reina menor Kusanali, claro. Pues no, por cierto, cuando volvamos podríamos hablar sobre Colombina. ¿Usted que me hablara sobre Colombina?
What's the hurry? Don't worry. Pigeons always know which way home is.
Ahora el grupo se separan en dos. Queda por barca, llegas a la oficina del diseño experimental. La. Era más que es que no las íbamos a encontrar allí.
Who is this?
No,
A
no lo
scholar from
reconoce.
Sumeru. They call him Hat Guy. He's an old friend of the travelers.
No puede ser posible.
Wait,
¿Es en serio?
this is the academia representative you wrote about? He doesn't exactly look the part.
I believe this will prove my identity. You'll notice it bears the seal of the Sanctuary of Surasthana.
Well, what do you know? So it does. All right then. My mistake.
It's fine. I expected as much.
What?
So as I mentioned in my letter, the academia's got its eyes on Dottore. But this matter remains top secret. Apart from those assisting in the investigation, the fewer people who know, the better.
If anyone asks, I'm here in Krai to pursue my personal academic interests.
Gotta say, Varka, you did pretty well to keep all this under wraps for so long. Sounds like you got in touch with the academia about this way back.
Chávez. Este don es experto en
You flatter
comunicaciones.
me.
Pero ustedes son de los 11. ¿De verdad van a colaborar? Ustedes son de los 11. ¿Qué interés tienen en exponer a Dottore?
Where do I even start? Remember that time we fought Rerir at Star Sand Shoal? He
Plan de
let me
Dottore?
have it then, didn't he? I'll bet Dottore had that all sketched out.
Wait,
with
hold on.
me as
Me
his
estás
convenient
diciendo
little pawn.
la mano. Quien estaba ayudando a Rerir porque parecía que Rerir no estaba haciendo estas cosas por su cuenta, había alguien de ayuda. La persona que lo estaba ayudando era Dottore, hijo de su reverenda.
He could not care less about us if he tried, but hey, the feeling's mutual.
Does Dottore really strike you as the sort who values his relationships with his colleagues?
Fair point. Definitely not.
Which is why I always keep my guard up whenever he starts making suspicious moves. To that extent, our motivations align. On top of which, I consider you trustworthy people. Now, back on topic. In the wake of the Región of Solnari episode, Sandrone and I grew suspicious about Dottore's complete inaction during the entire affair. So we tried to find out what he'd been up to, but unfortunately to no avail.
He never lets anyone in on his plans. The more he cares about something, the more secretive he gets.
Indeed. Perhaps he believes that by keeping a low profile, he can avoid trouble. But that trick isn't going to work on his colleagues.
Yeah, I mean, he's been researching the ancient moon's remnants. And he's been trying to get his paws on the moon marrows. Only an idiot would believe he doesn't have something more planned.
With this in mind, I returned to Snezhnaya and relayed my thoughts to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, entreating her to have him recalled.
That's pretty direct. Did the Tsaritsa agree?
Yes. I made it abundantly clear that the Fatui's business in Krai is almost concluded, and we do not need 3 harbingers in this territory. Her Majesty concurred. Accordingly, Dottore has returned at her orders. I imagine he is continuing with experiments, which no one besides he would ever have any interest in.
Common sense might mean nothing to him, but he's not stupid. He knows that no good can come from opposing the Tsaritsa.
Okay, no tiene forma de contradecir a la Tsaritsa.
He needs the Rooster's resources and Regrator's Mora, both of which the Tsaritsa can strip from him by waggling a finger.
But doesn't he have a track record of publicly following orders while going against them in private? He probably has it down to a fine art by now.
Wouldn't put it past him.
Okay.
We worked together on
De
a
todos modos la
research
desobedece.
project once. Only briefly, but it was enough to show me that we're fundamentally different people. He has no interest in doing things methodically, stage by stage. His thoughts jump all over the place, and the moment his curiosity is satisfied, or he gets the results he wants, he disappears. The only similarity we share is that, once we set our minds on doing something, we will see it done, whatever it takes.
Oh, we definitely saw some of that in your battle with Rerir. You got so competitive.
Ugh, do not remind me.
Then I believe we all concur.
El orgullo.
Dottore will not simply give up.
Fantastic. Now this is turning into a whole day of unpleasant memories. Ugh. Are you talking about the moon marrow stuff?
He also strikes me as the kind of person to disregard experimental regulations, ruin all the equipment, and go way over budget. Then leave the first person he can find to deal with the fallout.
Exactly. This one time, he was running some high-temperature experiment and the substance exploded. But does he care? No. He orders his subordinates to open the
Estoy
device so
escuchando
he can
todas las
observe the
quejas de
results,
Dottore y es
which
como si
causes
estuviera...
the gas inside to leak out.
No es una mesa de discusión, es como una reunión de alcohólicos anónimos, pero aquí es una reunión de odiadores anónimos de Dottore. Típico grupito de chicas que están hablando de la persona que más le choca. Uy, es que aparte cómo se mueve y es que ese cabello. Ay, me choca cuando se pone esos zapatos, se ve tan horrible. Me encanta.
That gas was poisonous. If I hadn't been there, who knows how many people might have died. And after all that, he left while I was still cleaning up after his
Ay, ¿tú crees
mess.
que te trató de quitar el
What
novio?
a waste of
Ay, sí
time,
es
she said.
cierto, maldita
A waste of time? The nerve! He wasted my time!
You've been bottling that up for a while, huh?
Hat guy, I must say, you seem awfully familiar with internal Fatui
Uy,
affairs.
no te quemes, no te quemes, no te quemes, no te quemes.
Especially when it comes to
Esa pose también es
Dottore.
diferente. Uy, no te
Thank you,
quemes.
Lady Harbingers, for providing such valuable information. I have no other questions for now, so
Sí,
I'll
te
be on
estabas
my
quemando,
way.
Te estabas quemando, Sura.
Wait, what? You're just gonna leave?
You're welcome to join if you want.
Uy.
Ugh. Just when Paimon thought he'd finally mellowed out.
He makes quite the impression.
I'll say. I've met tons of headstrong people, but not many of them would join me in bad-mouthing Dottore. Anyway, back to the main agenda.
O sea, me cae bien porque odia a Dottore,
you
igual
said
que yo.
that
So,
Colombina has gone missing? Or rather,
por el momento, una de las
disappeared.
personas que respeto.
Yeah. We're working on building a connection between her and this world. The simplest method is to find out her real name.
I've actually asked her that question before, but she said she didn't know. Considering our relationship, I doubt she was lying to me.
¿Qué hace Colombina en los Fatui? Ni siquiera les dijo un seudónimo ni nada.
As far as I recall, she was never dispatched by Her Majesty to claim a gnosis or anything like that. that Tsaritsa's plans had long contained a place specifically for her.
I always thought that was weird. What could she do that the rest of us couldn't? Knowing what we do now, it's probably something related to Kavaki, right?
Mm-hmm.
More than likely. When she first arrived, Colombina would often go to Her Majesty and ask when she could start the task assigned to her. But Her Majesty always gave the same reply. The time has not yet come. So she
Solo
spent her
estaba ahí,
days in
de carita bonita,
Snezhnaya
cantándole a la
doing
gente.
basically nothing. The Tsaritsa has summoned a beautiful blind maiden to be a harbinger, giving her the third seat by virtue only of her enchanting voice. It was a dumb and stupid rumor, but the reality of the situation made it hard to refute.
And what happened after that?
I imagine she stopped caring. She no longer seemed to care why she had been recruited, and Her Majesty never gave her any missions, so she just
Me tocó cantar en un
continued
jardín.
to sing in the flower garden. For
Era la
my
cortesana.
part, I was
Casi, casi.
busy. So busy, in fact, that watching someone be that idol had me fuming. But still, I got the sense that she had
La va a
long been used
reclutar
to a
tan
life
pronto
of other
resolvamos
people
todo
claiming
este
she was
tema
needed.
de Not Cry. La
when
van a
she
volver a
wasn't.
reclutar porque justo la necesita para más adelante.
Just felt that having a place to stay would cost me something eventually.
Ya.
And so I waited quietly for the day that I would have to pay the price.
And on the other end of that spectrum, you had me. Someone once told me that I had the lousiest work and the toughest luck. That's a good way of putting it.
Okay.
I forget who said it, but those words have always stuck with me.
No me extraña que no lo recuerde, sino algo que diría Sura.
But you've done your job exceptionally well all this time. Because at heart, you are a conscientious person.
Gracias por contarnos todo esto.
What is it? Something come to mind?
No, es solo que de verdad quiero saber el verdadero nombre de Colombina. Solo quiero poder llamar a Colombina por su verdadero nombre.
That makes sense. Nothing screams you are needed like your name shouted from across the town.
Well, good luck with it. But if you
La
ask
pose de
me,
barca.
Colombina is still the most shoutable name. I'm just so used to it now. After all the arguments we've had, I can't be bothered trying to remember another name for her.
Nor I.
Sandrone. Harlequino.
¿Y si volvemos a Sumeru? Digo, ahí está todos los registros de todo lo que ha pasado en Tebat. Capaz ahí está el registro de Colombina.
Really? Does that mean Nicole has news for us?
Ladies, I thank you for your hospitality. If the chance ever comes up, I definitely owe you both a drink sometime.
Ah,
I'm sure it will.
You can make your own way out. Heck, you've been here enough times, you probably know your way around better than I do.
cuídense, mantengámonos en contacto por si pasa algo.
Okay, time to do what adventurers do best. Follow that Sealy.
Nice. Oh, el símbolo de Duri. No lo ven por el banner, discúlpenme. Pero es que de otra manera no cuido mi UID.
Here you
Ok.
are.
Tuve una temporada en que no cuidé el UID y recibía bastantes notificaciones. Y era como, no, déjame en paz, por
Oh,
favor.
that guy. How come you're back so soon? Did things go all right with the Fatui?
Fine. Dotori's been summoned home by the Tsaritsa. Couldn't get much more than that.
Yeah.
How about you? Any progress with the investigation?
Unfortunately not. We've tried everything. Different phantoms, different locations, different points in history. But the results are the same each time.
Abyssal monsters roaming the land. People crying out in despair, with no hope of being rescued.
Every time I see it, I can't help but think, is this what it was like in Mondstadt when Dragonspine Durin attacked? And if I fail in the task
Tiene
I've
miedo de
been given,
convertirse en el Durin oscuro de
will
nuevo,
I
¿verdad?
create yet another tragedy?
Pobrecito.
That's just meaningless speculation.
When we encountered similar phenomena previously, I tried to interfere with those illusions, using sounds and lights to guide them. However, we could not change their fates. At most, we were able to extend their existences.
The events of the past are like fate that has been written into Irminsul. There isn't a living thing in Teyvat that can escape its past.
Exacto. En el Irminsul no tendría ahí el nombre de Colombina.
That these phantoms face.
It's an impossible task. Can't you just refuse?
Since she asked us to do this, I feel like it can't truly be impossible. Or if it is, well, mages can make the impossible possible. I could not have been born as Durin otherwise.
Claro.
But you also said that your past 39 attempts were fruitless.
That's true.
But you are
Todavía un
still going.
40.
Yes.
After this many futile attempts, surely you realize that you're not doing this because you still believe what some mage told you. It's because you want her hypothesis to come true. It's something you wish for deep inside. So, think for yourself about what you want to do. As long as you don't believe it's futile, it isn't.
Yeah.
Y si es algo
Previous
viendo poder
experience
jugar.
indicates that we cannot touch the phantoms, which limits the effectiveness of our interventions. If we want to clear this hurdle, we need to break this rule somehow.
Same thought here. Following the same rules means repeating the same failures. Reducing ourselves to mere playthings of fate.
So you mean we need to figure out a way to make contact with them despite knowing that we can't?
Yep.
Yes, and I suspect that's something only you are capable of. Everything in Teyvat is logged in Irminsul, but the withering that once occurred in Sumeru was a sign that the Great World Tree was being corrupted.
This corruption allowed things that should not have existed in Teyvat to appear. This is tantamount to rewriting reality to an extent.
Yeah.
You're saying abyssal power might be able to affect those phantoms?
No one's ever tried it before. If you're gonna try it, it'll take courage,
Y es el que
and
tiene
you
el
have
poder.
to be confident that
El
you
poder
can
del abismo.
control it.
Is anyone there? Has anyone seen my daughter? She's missing. I have to find her. I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there? Ah!
If I can use my abyssal powers to warn him that there is danger here, maybe it'll change his decision. Maybe he'll stay away.
Pero eso no significa
Yes.
cambiar el pasado.
The important thing is not the nature of the power, but rather how you use it.
To intimidate and obstruct. Sounds about right for the Abyss.
Well, let me try. I should be able to influence that thing.
Have you seen a little girl?
What? This isn't the time for that! Just run!
Usa el pilar para ayudar a Ulpilar.
I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there?
Durin puede usar el poder del abismo para influir el mundo en el que se encuentra la ilusión. Por ejemplo, podrá usarlo sobre un pilar de piedra para crear una barrera con efectos de intimidación u obstrucción, lo que a su vez afectará las acciones de la ilusión humana.
What is this? Looks dangerous. I should get out of here.
He really left. Ha! We did it!
Don't
Mira nomás.
celebrate too soon. Follow him. See what he does next.
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
No, there's a monster ahead.
Ya vi.
Wait, is that the barrier I saw earlier? Why is it appearing now? It's as if someone's controlling it. The monster's gone. The barrier's gone too. How odd. Anyway, I guess I'll keep going.
Sí, sígale, sígale.
Quickly, let's keep up.
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked.
En barriles, okay.
We might be able to use the explosives over there, but we need to take care not to hurt him. I'll use the barrier to keep him at a safe distance.
This barrier seems to be helping me somehow. Hey, wake up! Oh, no good. Gotta keep moving ahead. So many monsters!
There's still a chance, Durin. Use the traps.
Trampas. Ok, trampas. ¿Cómo que no?
Help me!
Se me escaparon de esos. ¡Ah! ¡Ah! Uy.
This is a new development. I've never seen this happen before. We might just be able to save this person.
Qué bueno tener a alguien que tiene poder de evadisto, ¿no?
Hello there. Have you seen my daughter? Spargana's her name. She's carrying a large backpack.
Get out while you still can, you fool. You won't find any survivors here.
But I can't just leave her here. She must be so scared right now.
Sorry. Wish I could help, but I haven't seen her. You'll just have to keep looking.
Okay, thank you. If I do find her, I'll get her to shelter and come back for you.
Don't bother. I've got nowhere left to go.
What's that noise? Monster!
No, if he goes inside, he'll be walking into a trap. Let's try this once more. This time, we have to stop him.
Okay.
Why? How will I know where Spargana's gone like this? You know what? I'll trust this strange barrier. It's gotten me this far after all. What? What's this? Hey! Let us out! Morgana? Are you there?
Algo los atrae ahí.
Huh? That looks like one of my daughter's books. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it's one of hers for sure. That's her name on it right there. She left her backpack here.
Pero otro está allá en la niña, ¿dónde está?
Durin, just like last time. Use the explosives.
Ok.
It won't work. There's not enough left. If he makes it in, he'll die. But then, this clue could be the key to him finding his daughter.
It might not be the only one. Better he misses that clue than loses his life.
I guess so.
Stop him, Durin. We can't let him get any further in.
That's my daughter's book! She's passed this way! Why? Why won't you let me go in? I've searched and searched and searched just for this! But how will I find her without any clues? I no longer have anywhere else to go.
No, bueno. Fek. No fue suficiente.